मेरा यूएसए का सफ़र अभी जारी है और मैं सैन एंटोनियो में हूँ और अभी सैन एंटोनियो से रिवर वॉक की तरफ जा रहा हूँ। कहते हैं कि अगर आप सैन एंटोनियो कभी आए हैं तो और वहाँ से रिवर वॉक नहीं देखा तो कुछ नहीं देखा, क्योंकि वहाँ पे भी बड़े ही खूबसूरत और दिल लुभाने वाले मनाजिर होते हैं, जहाँ पे दरिया के दोनों अतराफ में बड़ी खूबसूरत रेस्टोरेंट्स, बार, क्लब्स और बड़ी खूबसूरत इमारतें, बल्कि एक हिस्टोरिकल जगह है जिसको उन्होंने बहुत अच्छे तरीके से सजाकर वहाँ पे लोगों को बुलाया जाता है और लोग आते हैं। टूरिस्ट जगह है, सारी दुनिया से लोग इस हसीन जगह को और खूबसूरत मनाजिर और दरिया को देखने के लिए आते हैं। आपको कुछ ऐसे ही चीज़ें मिलेंगी कि आप देख के दंग रह जाएंगे, जैसे दरिया के साथ साथ जिस तरह की रोशनी की गई है। फिर वहाँ पे आपको परिंद चरिंद भी मिलेंगे जो दरिया के किनारे किनारे बैठे आपका दिल लुभाएंगे। और यहाँ पे ये हमें बताता जा रहा है वहाँ की इमारतों के बारे में, चीज़ों के बारे में, तारीख़ के बारे में। तो आइए सुनते हैं और देखते हैं रिवर वॉक।
What did it say? It disappeared. Nobody knows where it went. Nobody knows. As soon as we come out of the other side of this bridge, if you guys look to my left hand side and look as high as you can, it's gonna look like one free standing ball. In exactly 3 seconds. 3, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4. Last but not least, 1. Now that building right there, ladies and gentlemen, that's the next hospital. The next this place is cool.
रूम नंबर बताएंगे मैं तो वाली जो सर्दी को जल्दी
Back in the year 1981, there was a local kid named Tommy Johnson. He is the one who set the record for being the person who climbed the staircase the fastest of the tower, from the bottom to the top within 5 minutes and 18 seconds. The 16-year-old kid is now 59 years old and his record still stands. But then you heard you. In the year 1930, the next hospital was the first and only hospital in the entire nation to have air conditioning. No other hospitals with air conditioning before this one.
That was
A lot of
hospital. That was
a lot of famous people have been born here. Carol Burnett is an actress, singer, comedian. She was born there. Michelle Rodriguez from the Fast and the Furious, she was born there too. Carol Baskin from the TV show Tiger King, she was not born there. The hospital closed their doors back in the 2019. The building is empty for now. Building in front of us, Hyatt Regency Hotel. They're built 1981. Before they built this hotel, they had to do shadow testing. Why would they do shadow testing, Bob? That's because they didn't want this building to cast a shadow over the Alamo. After all that shadow testing was done, they realized that only 16 stories is the highest they could go. That's where it sits at now, 16-story high hotel. The lobby of this hotel links the Riverwalk with the Alamo Plaza. If you guys walk through the lobby, you guys gonna find one of the most beautiful lobbies right here at the San Antonio Riverwalk. They have a series of gardens, waterfalls, and waterfalls. If you guys look inside the windows, they're gonna have a miniature version of the Love Light Bridge inside there. Oh, so beautiful. Right here on my right hand side above the street level, you guys gonna see the Casino Club. That's the only casino right here at the San Antonio Riverwalk. Everybody gets so happy as soon as they heard the word casino. I've been noticing some of you guys, as soon as you heard the word casino, you started twitching. Because you just can't wait to go in there and start gambling. Stop it. Stop it right now. I'll tell you why. It's just a name. It's not a real casino. There's no gambling inside that building. In fact, the upper level of this building is an apartment complex. If you guys want to move to these apartments, you guys need to put your name on a waiting list. And you're going to be waiting anywhere from 5 to 7 years. But if you guys only go to the first level, then it's only going to be a 15 to 20 minute wait time. That's because the first level is just a restaurant. Talking about restaurants, I'm sure you guys already noticed that there's a lot of dining options in this area right here. For example, let's see, right here on my left hand side, this is a mix between Mexican and American food. Around here we call it Tex-Mex. Right here on my right hand side, we got Mexican food. Right over there, we got Chinese Mexican. Over here, we got Italian Mexican. Right over there in the corner over there, you guessed it right, barbecue Mexican. I'm sure you guys already got that point by now. Welcome to San Antonio. Mexican food everywhere. There's 25 Mexican restaurants in this little area right here all along. How do I know that? I counted the other day. This tiny little building on my right hand side, this is the Clifford building. Back in the year 1941, the architect of the Riverwalk, Mr. Robert Hagman, decided to put his office in this tiny little building on the river level. The only reason why he did that is because he wanted to show other business owners that this area was going to be safe from flooding. And guess what? They were. Because not too long after that, finally, the first restaurant opened their doors here at the San Antonio Riverwalk in the year 1946. It's going to be Casa Rio on the right hand side. Can any of you guys take a wild guess and tell me what kind of restaurant this is? No, this is not Mexican. This is Lebanese Mexican. Just kidding, you guessed it right, this is Mexican restaurant. This Mexican restaurant was actually built on land that was granted by the Kingdom of Spain back in the year 1777. So this section we just came from, and if we were to continue going up straight, it is a natural river, it does have a natural river bed. Inside this river there's a lot of fish, turtles, snakes, snails, crawfish, all kinds of animals. Water from this river comes about 4.5 miles away from here. It comes from the Edgewater Aquifer. The Edgewater Aquifer is a natural underground limestone lake. This lake is so huge. This lake sits underneath our city. I'm going to tell you how big this lake is. This lake is 180 miles long. Just as I said, 180 miles long, and it goes anywhere from 4 miles to 21 miles wide. That's the Edgewater Aquifer, and that lake sits underneath our city. That's where the water from this river comes from. Then this river travels about 225 miles south. It meets with the Guadalupe River, then travels another 18 miles. You guys see this boat right here on my right hand side? This is our second boat tour location, same boat tour, different location. Only difference between this boat tour location, the one you guys got on, it's the little highway here. That's the difference. Their faces right now. But you know what? I was just kidding. They don't have any of those stores inside here. The only store that I know they have inside here is the liquor store, okay? Now, if you guys are Lego fans, they do have Legoland, they have a Sea Life Aquarium, they even have an IMAX movie theater that has been playing the same movie for many, many, many years. The name of the movie is Alamo, that by from Burrito.
Feels the way I do, but you know
So, when they come in for my job interview to get this job, I show up to my job interview. As soon as I walk into the office, the guy looked at me and he says, "You're hired." And I was like, "Hey, what happened?" And I was like, "I just walked into the office. What do you mean?" And then he was like, "Yeah, man, you got the job." So I was like, "You're not gonna ask me no interview questions." You know what he said? He said, "No need to." I thought it was pretty weird. But then it didn't take me long to realize why they hired me. The only reason why they hired me to do this job is because of this reason right here, right now. I meet the high requirement to work here. I was like, whatever, man. You guys see this guy right here on my right hand side, the one that's holding the baby with the six-pack? That's St. Anthony of Padua. He was gifted to us in the year 1968 by the country of Portugal. St. Anthony in Spanish is San Antonio. That's what they named this city after, and that's what they renamed this river after as well, that guy over there. Now, there's a beautiful building I'd like to talk to you guys about. It's hard to see, but I'm going to tell you where to look. It's on my right-hand side, above the street level, behind the trees. You guys see that beautiful tower over there that looks like a princess castle? Every time I try to talk about the building, people pull out their cameras, and they start taking pictures of this parking garage over here. I'm like, what's happening? So the princess-looking castle building over there is actually an area. They want a place where they can worship God in their own native language. That's why they built a church. Until this day, it's still open to the public. If you guys would like to check it out, it is really beautiful inside there, by the way. The building in front of us, the one that says on the top, Hilton Palacio del Rio. It's a hotel that was built back in the year 1968. But can you guys see how big the hotel is? I'll tell you how big it is. It has 500 hotel rooms inside there. What makes this hotel really cool is that they built the entire hotel in less than 7.5 months. They built this entire hotel in 7 months and 12 days to be exact. How did they do that? It's called... Do you guys see this section in front of us? This is the Anderson River Theater, established in the year 1941. It has capacity was in this very same exact stage. If you guys remember the part very well, when Miss Sandra Bullock was on top of this stage doing her bikini competition, there was a part where she winks and then she giggles. That's because she saw me driving by on my phone. And I'm making this out, guys. Next time you guys watch the movie again and you see Miss Sandra Bullock doing that, you guys are gonna be like, yeah, that was Bob right there. That was Bob breaking hearts. I still remember like it was yesterday. You guys see behind it? That's the Briscoe Western Art Museum. They opened the doors back in the year 2013. They have a lot of cool artifacts inside this museum. But this same building has been here since the year 1930. In the year 1930, it used to be the public library. Just a friendly reminder, everybody please remain seated. That bridge over there in front of us sits very, very low, and I need to make sure to align this boat to go right in the center of this opening so nobody hits their head. So a couple of weeks ago, underneath this bridge, I had to tell all those guys to lay down. Underneath this bridge is where most people get free haircuts. Do you guys see the black table over there in front of us? That's the Father Massonet table. It was gifted to us back in the year 1991 by a local artist. But this table is sitting on top of an island. The name of this island is Marriage Island. Over 300 couples get married this island per year. If you guys look at this island from above, the roots of this cypress tree make this island look like it's in the shape of a heart. If you guys would have been here during Valentine's Day, there was a crazy long line of couples trying to get on top of this island, either to get married or to propose. I was at the end of the line. I told my girl, this line is too long. Let's go sit at the bar instead. I didn't want to miss happy hour. But I don't know why she hasn't called me and texted me back ever since. She's been acting toxic, not confused. Okay, now that we're out of that area over there where there's low-hanging bridges, too many tight turns, this section in front of us is like a freeway. And these boats are so fast, they reach top speed as quick as 5 seconds. Does anybody want 2 and 1? Ladies and gentlemen and children, we have reached full speed. Push it to the limit. Guys, I'm really not making this out. We've been going full speed ever since we left over there. Sometimes people worry when they see ducks swimming. The building in front of us, that's the Benhart County Courthouse. Oldest continuously operating courthouse in the state of Texas. It was built back in the year 1897. The style of that building is Romanesque Revival. But if you guys give me a favor, everybody look over here, everybody look at this way. This is a different angle to look at the tower we were just talking about. Some people said it looks like a giant boat. I can hear on both sides of the boat, there's a floodgate that sits underneath of us right now. When we have some heavy rains, there'll be 2 floodgates that will close. This is one of them. These 2 floodgates are the ones that keep this area that we've been on away from flooding. The section we just entering right now, this is the deepest part of the river. This is the flood channel. 21 feet deep. But don't you guys worry about it. They told you guys certainly we have life jackets in this boat. What I did forget to tell you guys is that I only have two, and one of them is mine. Back in the year 1921, we had a really bad flood right here at the downtown area. The water rise 10 feet above street level. So the water rise 10 feet above the bridge in front of us. It killed over 50 people, and it cost millions of dollars in damages. Then along came an architect with the name of Robert Hogman. He is the one who decided the flood channel and floodgate system. Everything was finally completed in the year 1941 at a cost of only $430,000. That's how the architect earned the title of Father of the River Walker. If you guys look at the bridge behind me, on top of the bridge, you guys gonna see some shiny looking things. Those things are locks. They call the bridge the Love Lock Bridge. Oh, so beautiful. So what happens is, couples get a lock. They put their initials on the back of the lock, they put the lock on top of the bridge, and then they toss the key down the river. Supposedly when they do that, locks their love forever. But if you're not too sure about your situation, they also have 1933. In fact, they opened the doors as a fully stocked bar exactly 5 minutes right after Prohibition ended. 5 minutes before Prohibition ended, it used to be a barber shop. They said that back in the days, people would come here and get haircuts 7 days a week. I believe that's the stories, I do. They have the longest wooden bathtub in the state of Texas, over 100 feet long. This is where you guys can find Bob every day after work. I'm just kidding. I actually have another job after this one. And another job is a babysitter. So if you guys want to realize already, we are back to where we started. If you guys know what it means this is the end of this boat tour. Please, everybody remain seated at all times. I will let you guys know when it's safe to stand up and exit the boat. All I want to say to you guys is thank you very much for coming on this boat tour. I really appreciate you guys allowing me to be your boat captain for today. Last but not least, tips are accepted and they be greatly appreciated. If you guys don't have any cash with you, don't you guys worry about it. Alright guys?